Okay, seriously, what the is this real life right now? I've never seen something like this happen before. Not to this level, not anywhere near this level. The new iPhone XS, iPhone XS Plus, and the new Apple Watch Series 4 have all been leaked in like their full glory. The pictures are here. I mean, take a look for yourself. These are the new phones, and we can basically learn so much about them just from these pictures. This is courtesy of 9to5Mac, and you may be wondering, how did this happen? So developer Rambo was actually testing out streams. Apple does usually do this before their events just to make sure that everything's oiled and working properly. So they'll actually like stream some footage, and at first they were streaming footage of the AirPower Mat, and you know, nothing new. We saw this before, it was just a commercial for it. Then somehow 9to5Mac found that they were streaming the actual promo for these new phones. And this is what they got from that, or supposedly, I believe this is how they got that. I don't know any other explanation for how they can get these high resolution images of Apple's unreleased product. So yeah, that is kind of nuts. Last year we learned about the new iPhones from iOS, the firmwares themselves. They revealed some glyphs, some pictures, but nothing like too concrete. And then we saw some wallpapers of the upcoming Apple Watch Series 3. We kind of learned something from that, some leaked promo teasers in there as well. But this is on another level. So the leak itself is insane, but taking a look at the actual products inside and some details we can discern from it, that's something else, and it makes me want them so bad. Give it to me, Apple. Also, I did want to mention, and I think now's a good time, I'm approaching 6 million subscribers on the channel, so I am doing a giveaway of another iPhone XS. Actually, no, let's make it a XS, just because when it comes out, I will go ahead and announce the winner then. This will be the giveaway video for it, just because of how crazy it is. I'll be giving away an iPhone XS in the gold color and the Apple Watch Series 4, so two separate winners. So do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment to enter in that. And I'll be selecting winners down the road in September. So yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's take a look at those pictures in closer detail. So they did confirm that the iPhone XS and the iPhone XS Plus will be the naming. So that is what Apple's going for. And yeah, get ready for all the iPhone XS jokes. It's just an XS purchase. You don't need it. You know, it's excessively pricey. Get ready for all that. It's going to be really annoying. So get it out of your system now. Wow, I just can't believe this. This is unprecedented. 2 weeks in advance, Apple has leaked their own product. This is bad. Somebody is getting fired for sure. Anyways, the iPhone XS Plus is confirmed, and proportionally, it's exactly as we did predict. So it didn't show the iPhone 9 model, but this is proportion-wise exactly how the picture stood. So yeah, I'd say without a doubt that it's going to be a 6.5-inch display. All the specs that we've heard are already true. And of course, it did come in that new gold finish. Similar, this is more of a copper, but it looks exactly like the iPhone 8 version, just a polished version of that. Oh, and this is the first time we're ever getting a gold iPhone with a black front, and it looks so spectacular. So the contrast between those is amazing. And the wallpaper they used here hid the notch perfectly. Don't worry, it's still there, your favorite feature of the iPhone X. And that wallpaper, if I can get my hands on that, that is simply incredible. I'm sure they're gonna have this whole space theme, darkness with the OLED incorporated into the events. And again, I'm still holding out hope for a dark mode coming up. But yeah, there is that new wallpaper, which will probably be in most of the advertising and branding of the new iPhone XS. Looks really good, matches the gold theme here. And I'm guessing that the hint in the promo was the gold new iPhone gold color. So it wasn't anything to do with the actual round part. And we know this because the Apple Watch, the round one, is not happening. Apple actually leaked the new Apple Watch Series 4 as well. And it is a stunner. Wow. Like when they said that they would have a new chassis, this is not what I thought that they meant. They rounded the whole thing. Right off the bat, you can tell that it's a lot softer looking. It's rounded, it's sleek. It looks like it's a bit thinner than the Series 3 edition. And there are several things that you can immediately tell about it. First off, the display is huge. It is much bigger. We can't really tell where the bezels end. They seem to run off right like the concepts that we've seen, that we've provided for you guys, that there's a little strip left on the end, but it is a huge improvement from the rectangular screen of the Apple Watch Series 3. So the screen has grown in size, approximately 15%, and this should be between a 46 millimeter to a 50 millimeter, somewhere in there, but most likely 46 millimeters. So you're gonna have more room. And with that more room, Apple has actually added a crazy new watch face, these complications. There are 8 new complications on one watch face now on the Apple Watch Series 4. So I saw a temperature, a sunset, sunrise, the UV index, the timer, music is playing at the same time. You can actually see the progress of the music on that bar, activity monitor, there's a calendar, the earth rotation, and there are calendar events on a little text strip up there. So like, there is so much going on, but at the same time, it does look quite clean. Like, it's concise, you can tell where everything is. This has been something that Apple's been working on for the longest time, and it definitely shows. That is an amazing watch face that takes advantage of that larger display. There's actually that new gold color on this as well. So this is matching the new iPhone XS and XS Plus, and again with the whole event gold theme, this is tying into that just as well. It reminds me a lot of the iPhone 8 contrast. The back glass is the band, and the actual border of this watch is a polished version of the iPhone 8 border. Based on the looks of it, it actually looks like it could be a stainless steel, so I feel like Apple would match it up since it does look like a very much matching product. So both the iPhone XS and the Apple Watch Series 4 would have a polished steel gold band. That's my prediction, not confirmed though. It looks great. I cannot wait. All around, I just love how smooth it is. It's like they flattened it a little bit, made it wider, and rounded it completely. And we're going to be building this in 3D, so I'll have an animation for you very soon here just to get a picture next to the original. But there are also some little changes in there as well. So the Apple Watch band now is not fully red, which a lot of people didn't like. I kind of like it, stands out. Now it has a red strip going around the inside. And rumor has it that Apple will be getting rid of the Wi-Fi models because of the leaked models they registered in Eurasia. So it'll be a Wi-Fi plus LTE by default, and thus they don't want to really showcase this anymore. So it is still there, but it'll be a little tiny strip on the inside, which looks really cool. I'm glad they're keeping the crown though. I definitely don't want that to go. One of my favorite things about the watch. Also the power button, take a look at that. Notice how flat it is. This is just like the moment when Apple transitioned from the iPhone 6s to the iPhone 7. So they actually made it a virtual home button. This is a capacitive power button, which was rumored to happen on the Apple Watch, and now this is evidence that that is so. This one has a bump, it juts out of the chassis. That one is almost completely flat, so it'll have a tactical feedback, and I'm sure Apple has upgraded the Taptic engine inside of it as well. So, you know, to replace the clicky click of the power button, they're gonna need a powerful or more powerful Taptic engine. So you have a capacitive power button now, a sleeker frame in general. The Apple Watch band seems to be the exact same size, and they were rumored to still be compatible with the Apple Watch chassis. So that should still remain the compatibility. All your old bands will still work with the Series 4. Oh, and there's an interesting new hole here between the digital crown and the power button, and that's most likely a microphone. So this might mean that Apple's trying to step up their game with this thing having a more powerful speaker, possibly to use it more for phone calls, make it more independent from the iPhone. And with watchOS 5, with bringing a browser to this thing, they're really trying to make it more of an independent device, you know, with having music on it, to make it more powerful on its own without the iPhone, and with a new microphone, which actually has a really big hole that could possibly mean that it's going to be more capable at many tasks regarding microphone slash speaker. So yeah, guys, could this be any crazier? Like, I seriously can't believe that this just happened. Somebody is definitely losing their job. It's going to mean huge things for Apple internally. They're going to change the way they do things. Yet I don't know how this keeps happening. Every time that a huge leak like last year happens, you would think that Apple would be more precautious, but no, they've just revealed the promo images for the new iPhones. So what a ride, guys. What a ride. Anyways, I'd like to share these wallpapers with you. So these were provided by a very great guy that makes a bunch of wallpapers. I'll link him down below. And actually, let me turn my brightness up. So these are the ones from the event. I'm just gonna flip through them here for you. So here's this one. And they're all black, so if you have an iPhone 10, they're for all iPhones, but if you have an iPhone 10, it takes advantage of that. Really cool. I'm hoping that the one with the planet from the promo comes out soon, so we can use that. Someone will probably recreate it. That's gonna be really cool. But Yeah. Seriously can't believe this. That's insane. Anyways, at this point, pretty much everything has been spoiled for the new iPhones. We know what they're gonna look like now, the new color, the new Apple Watch. So not too much left in terms of anticipation at this event, but of course I'm still gonna watch. So that's gonna be September 12th, as we learned earlier today. Also about that giveaway. So again, do like this video, comment, and do follow me on Instagram. I'll leave a link down below in the description. You don't have to, but if you want to, that will be there. And I'll be announcing those again after this is announced and released. So an iPhone XS in gold and the Apple Watch Series 4. What an exciting day, guys. Wow. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for any and all updates, even though everything has kind of been spoiled at this point, but hey, whatever. Peace.